Hi people! So we have a HAECHAN video today. It is called Off The Record HAECHAN. I don't really know what it is, but it's HAECHAN, so I'm kind of sad. That's like all I need to know is that it's HAECHAN. And yeah, it's called like Channel 37 and a half, which I feel like we watched something with that title before. I wonder if it was like one of those like following him around, like his like 24 hours relay cam type of thing, like part one of that or something like that at least. This dropped like 3 days ago, so I'm excited. I do think I saw a clip somehow on Instagram or something, and I think that was from this, that he was like showing us his house or something like that. But I'm not entirely sure. It could be from something else too. But again, it's HAECHAN, so I'm sad, so I'm ready. So yeah, without any further ado, let's go. Okay. Off the...
자, 저는 이제 퇴근을 하고 집으로 향하는 길입니다.
Oh?
약간 집에서 또 오랜만에 촬영을 하는 것 같아서 재밌을 것 같은데, 그때는 약간 집에서의 모습이 사실 너무 짧았어가지고 좀 아쉬웠는데, 오늘 좀 집에서 정말 저 혼자 뭘 하면서 지내고 있는지 여러분들에게 보여드리기 위해 이렇게 촬영을 하게 되었습니다. 이따가 또 맛있는 것도 먹고.
Wait, I think you told me that they live separately now, right? That they lived in dorms and now that they actually like live in separate apartments or houses. So we're actually going to HAECHAN's home? Is that like what we're doing?
여러분들이랑도 게임을 할 예정이기 때문에 여러분들이 궁금하실 그런 모습들 많이 나올 수 있을 것 같고요. 그렇게 오늘따라 단 게 땡기지. 원래 단 게 잘 땡기지 않는데 배가 고파서 뭐든 땡기나 봐요. 뭐 먹지? 진짜 뭐 먹지? 뭘 먹어야 맛있는 거
김치찌개. That's always a hit.
이따 생각해야겠다. 여튼
You can never go wrong with that.
일상 재밌게 시청해주세요. 안녕.
Okay. Ooh. He either has a lot of shoes or he lives with other people.
Sweet home.
I do not know which one it is. He has a lot of slippers. So again, either he has a lot of slippers or he
시원합니다.
lives with other people. Whoa! That's his... This is his house? Yo! That is some cool ass furniture. I like that chair and the couch and the table. I like the like black aesthetic, like kind of like with the furnitures and everything. That's like usually black, white, and green are like my go-to when I do like to decorate my room. Do not like not this room as of right now though, because you know, but when I move into my own apartment someday, then like the black, white, and green is like my go-to colors when it comes to like furnitures and like decorating my house. Anyways. Damn. He has two... What do you need two sinks for? That's a huge ass shower.
갑자기 내 집이 아닌 것 같아.
No, cause...
일단 옷을 좀 갈아입고요.
How tall is that house?
촬영할 때 입은
Like, how tall is it up to the roof?
원래 이제 제가 세탁을 맡기는 옷들은 이렇게 바로 꺼내지 않습니다. 그때그때 맞춰서 꺼내고요. 그 집 자체가 너무 피스러울 것 같아. 근데 뭐 피가 맞으니까.
Damn, that living room, I want it. And that kitchen, I want that too. Actually, just give me his house. I'll take it. Yeah.
뭐 먹지? 뭐 먹지?
김치찌개.
배가 엄청 고픈데 막 무거운 걸 먹고 싶진 않고.
Never mind then.
또 시작됐다. 뭐 먹지? 떡튀순 혹은 더 걸릴 예정. 너무 오래 걸릴 예정.
That actually is not a fun like feeling though when you're really hungry but you don't know what to eat.
마라로제인 것인가?
You can't like land on one thing you want to eat.
아 여기 맛집이지. 여기서 먹어야겠다. 이거랑.
Like, are you guys like that too? Whenever like you say you've been to the store and you bought food for the entire week and you bought all your favorite dishes and then you come home and you're so hungry because you haven't eaten yet and you're just like, what am I gonna eat today? And like, what would I much rather eat tomorrow? Because like I want to eat like my least favorite dish today so that I can like eat upwards towards my like favorite of the favorite dishes, you know? Do you do that too? And then like, you have to like, okay, do I want lasagna or do I want like, tacos, for example? Like what should I eat today? Because then I have to say what I want more tomorrow. But then you're like, screw it, I want to eat my favorite food today. But then you come to tomorrow and you regret eating your favorite dish the day before because now you don't have that dish to look forward to. Are you like that too? Or do you just like grab something and eat it? Like how do you do that? Like does that sound familiar to you? Do tell me in the comments.
짬뽕.
Okay, what did you buy?
핸드폰 한 개 더.
Is that the Titanic? The boat?
자, 루미큐브를 해볼까요? 일단 시진이에게 인사를 먼저 하고.
Now, does he live there alone? Because, like, he needs a roommate. I'm just saying. I would love to live in that apartment. Like, aesthetically, it looks beautiful.
오늘은 3승 좀 힘들다. 2승 목표. Come on! 시작합니다.
Wait, what are we playing?
배가 좋은 것 같기도 하고. 똑같은 색깔. 5번데. 등록각이 아예 안 보이죠, 지금은. 드디어. 왜 화내는데? 저는 이렇게 받기만 하다가 끝나버린 적이 있어서 그 뒤로는 약간 좀 조심하게 되죠. 나는 등록도 못하게 생겼는데. 예? 저 21개인데.
I don't think I've ever seen this game before. I think.
그만, 시즌이 그만.
Oh, wait, we're supposed to. No, I don't know. Never mind.
그만. 너무 많다. 자, 졸리다 한번 해주고. 자, 다음 턴 기다립니다. 저기요, 왜 이렇게 오래 해요? 졸립다 한 번 더 해주고. 자, 독주 시작합니다, 이제부터.
I'm trying to understand what kind of game this is, but I don't understand it.
일단 갈 수 있는 애들 가봐.
Well, it seems like we're like sorting, like I'm gonna guess that you're supposed to like sort out the colors, and once you're out of like cards or whatever it is, you win. The one to like plays your last like card first. But no, that doesn't make sense because maybe it does. I don't know, because here is everyone is like all of them are blue, or this is black or red, but here it is like 4 different colors. And here it's all red again. So like I don't know. Anyways,
안 보이는 것인가?
I'm not playing anyways. So it doesn't really matter. But I'm just curious.
붙이고 하나 붙여주고. 그만. 시진이 그만.
Is he actually playing with citizens or?
붙이는 거 먼저 붙이고. 자, 그 다음부터가 이제 시작인데. 귀여워. 그치만 난 시간 다 써버리지. 그치만 없지. 그렇게 끝났지. 아, 또 질 것 같다 왠지. 있잖아. 아! 초코볼 해찬님과 마크역 그리고 해찬이 밥 많이 먹어. 오. 난 나의 길을 간다. 와우.
I think I got my answer, by the way.
뭐 거의 이겼다고 봐도 되지. 이 정도만 일단 해놓읍시다. 갖고 와. 바로 붙여.
You know what? If any of you knows how this game works, then feel free to tell me in the comments because I do not understand anything.
에이, 너무 달리신다 이분. 에이.
This is not making sense to me
다음에.
at all.
아 진짜 제발. 아 어떻게 했는지 까먹음. 아 너무 마음 아프고 진짜로. 그냥 다시 천천히 해보자고. 아 근데 끝나서. 영승 2패. 오 3kg야 37.5. Let's go, let's go. Turn up. 아 근데 전반 거 진짜 이겼어야 되는데. 다 너무 진심이야 날 이기기 위해서. 오케이 오케이. 뭐해? 여기까지인가 보다. 오 마이 갓. 뭐야 왜 이렇게 됐어? 또 끝나면 나 진짜 우는데. 한번 울어줘 봐달라고. 한번 봐주기 스킬 쓰고. 영승 3패. 나 안 해. 맞다.
Okay,
나
eating
셀프
time. I am excited to see what he chose. Yeah, because you know what? Delivery needs to be done like that in Norway too. Because you can like, if you ask for well, if you order food from like a delivery company, you can ask for it to be like delivered like, you know, like without like it will just get placed outside your door and they will like notify you. But some will still be like, I just need to make sure that it's you. So they will still ask you to come out. I have been on the phone like fighting with them almost being like, no, you do not have to see like who I am. I just want my food and you can go back to your job kind of. And they'd be like, no, but I can't place the food here if I don't know that it's you. Just like, you don't know that it's me anyways. Like you don't know what I look like and you don't need to know what I look like. I'm just like, it's super like creepy sometimes. I do not like that. We need that too. Like you just place the food outside my door and leave. I do not want to see you. I don't want any human interactions. Okay? Just place the food and go about your day. We need that here too. Like fully on just like leave the food and go. Leave me alone. You know?
여기 이제 제가 되게 좋아하는 이제 저희 회사 근처 식당인데 직접 가서 또 먹었습니다. 블루리본 맛집인데 제가 좋아하는 저는 탕수육보다 크림새우파여서.
오.
자 먹어봅시다. 제가 좋아하는.
I mean, it's way too early for me to eat dinner, but that looked really tasty. I mean, you can never really go wrong with noodles either, can you?
와.
It's kind of weird and also very refreshing to see them like this. I mean, obviously this is not like a very normal everyday at the same time because, you know, they have cameras everywhere looking at them, like capturing everything they do, you know, like just from walking around his house to playing with the citizens to eating his dinner. Obviously, it's not like a normal day, but I think this is the closest we will ever be to see like them as just normal human beings doing normal stuff, you know, sitting down on the couch, relaxing after a day of work, eating dinner, watching TV, you know, like this is the closest we're ever gonna get. And it's just so like refreshing to see them, you know, just so like regular, kind of. I mean, I know they are regular human beings. It's not that. But it's easy to forget, that they do basic human things that we also do, because their, like I talked about before, their everyday life is so different from like you and me. Like, probably, well, I don't speak for you, but like at least for me, it's so different from what my day look like, so it's very refreshing to see them do stuff that I also normally do. It's just because that you never really get to see that, and it's just nice because I feel like you get to know like the person behind the like idol persona a little bit better too, and that's very refreshing. But it's also very weird because you're used to seeing them all glammed up and like in some type of setting. If it's not like some type of variety show, it's on stage or on tour, or like it feels refreshing to see.
아이고 아이고 아이고. 아이고.
Is he watching sports? Oh my god,
뭐야,
wait! That thing on the table. Yeah. This thing right here. Is that one of those like it's kind of like a fireplace, but like it's not. It's like it's not digital, but it's like electric. Is that one of those? Or is it something completely different?
아싸 뭐가 이렇게 쓴 거야? 와 무빙 봐 와. 쓴 거 싫어.
You know what we need? We need like an NCT for everyone who's comfortable with it, of the members, obviously. Only if they're comfortable. We need like a solo like sleepover series with them. Like, can you imagine the company that would give you if you were to like have like every night for like, if everyone was feeling up for it, you could have like, well, technically 25 days. You could have just like another sleepover daily. They would just, obviously you can't have 24 hours footage, but like you would take clips, maybe like a 30 to 40 minutes video of like just a sleepover, just the regular like this. You come home from work, you do this and that, you talk to the camera, like you make food, and kind of like when they make food, you could make food. You can bring your telephone. Oh my god, that sounded so old. You could take your phone into the kitchen and you could prepare your food while they prepare their food. Then you could eat together, then they could play games, you could play your games. Like, imagine like that, that sounds so cozy. Oh, I kind of want to do that. You imagine how cozy that would be. The company that you would have in that, if you like deliberately made like kind of like a variety show that is made for like being some type of like company for whoever is watching it. I mean, I know people do that already, and people are like, some people like, stream for days without breaking it to like, like that is such a comfort thing. That would be fun. That would be very fun.
아, 나 메이크업 하고 있구나. 와. 아이고, 너무 배부르다. 끝. 아, 롤하고 싶다. 진짜 보러 가고 싶은데. 아.
I tried playing that once, and that is a nice computer. Oh, that's a nice looking computer. I tried playing League of Legends a couple of times. I think I died more than I actually got to play. I'm not good at these like team plays, online games. I'm way better at like solo games, like Assassin's Creed or like Skyrim. I'm very good at those. But anything that like requires team playing is not good. And also I just don't really like it as a girl, because you get so much like, if you are a gamer and you are a girl, you probably know what I'm talking about. But there are some huge ass dicks on the internet, which we already know. But especially like men who has this like, need to, first of all, point out that you are in fact a female species, which fine. But then they have to be like, just a dick about it. And then when you're not really good at playing, that doesn't help. So yeah, I'm not really doing that. Oh, that's a nice keyboard.
천천히.
Damn, his house is... How tall is the roof? Because, like, normally I feel like standard in Norway is probably like 2.5 meters or something at the most. Well, maybe if you, like, live in the center of, like, Oslo, you will find apartments with, like, 4, maybe even 5 meters height of, like, you know, roofs. But that is so, like... I also see cameras here. Are they there all the time? Or just when they're like... He is too, like... Oh my god. God, I want to be rich too. Anyways, okay, finish one thought before we start another Mimi. I see a lot of cameras. Are they there all the time? Or are they just there when they, like, are gonna record something? Because I would not feel safe in my own house if I had cameras everywhere, like, all the time. I would, like... Yeah, no, you probably get used to it though. I would assume. Anyways. I'm speaking too much, am I? I think so. Anyways, okay.
별로 이겨드리겠습니다. 비용이 뭐였지? 아 맞네. 와 천재고. 딱.
How can he get in with his door open? I can never do that.
갑니다.
Also, I had something more to say, which I always do. So, but still, I was gonna. What was I gonna? Yeah, I can never like sit in front of my computer with my headset on and my door being open because I'm way too paranoid for that. Also, I cannot have my door is that way, so I could not have like my obviously my computer is here, since you know. And my door is there, which means I could not have my PC there because I would be sitting with my back towards the door. I cannot do that. I don't understand how people do that. Like, no, I can't do that.
아니야. 와 진짜 오랜만이다. 뭐랄까.
Also, I know that you are already very used to it. I'm still gonna apologize though, because I do feel like whenever I do talk in my videos, it actually rarely has anything to do with the actual video we're watching. Which I feel like probably is the more normal thing to do. But then again, I feel like we've never really done things very normally on this channel. So it kind of fits. But I'm still gonna apologize for it, even if I'm not actually sorry. Which actually kind of like counteracts the, you know, thing of apologizing. But I'm still doing it. Why, you may ask? I don't know. I do not have an answer for you. I will probably never have an answer for you. I'm still gonna do it. So is there any point of saying sorry? No. But do I do it still? Yes. Why? Again, I don't know. The more you know though, I guess, kind of.
그냥 바로 바로. 조합 나쁘지 않은데. Let's go. 파이팅. Come on. 가자. 깜짝아. 와 깜짝아. 무빙이가 나.
No, but can you imagine being home alone and then like suddenly something is moving beside you? I mean, not him acting like that's never happened before though. Because we know it has, but still. He looks so handsome though with his glasses, sitting there, just so casually.
약간 생각보다 떨리는데? 아 그런 거 안 맞죠? 아 뭐예요 진짜로 그런 거 안 맞아요. 귀여워. 아 귀여워. 아 이거 좀 봐줘야겠는데. 아니 아리 매혹 저렇게 쓰는데 제가 어떻게 줘요 이거를. 좋아요. CS 양보해 드릴게요. 많이 드세요. 가 마오님 렛츠고. 아이고 베인이 지금 거기서 저 때리려고 하는 거 아니죠?
Yeah, see, I don't know anything about this. I'm like
이걸 왜 내가 죽어야
like half the time I was playing, I didn't even know where I was on the map. I couldn't like find myself. So I was just hitting like the keyboard repeatedly and hoping it did something, and it usually did not. Like, because when I was playing with my ex and I was playing with my friend, and like they would have like a kill count on like so many. I had like 0, but like on like how many times we have died, they would have like almost 0, and I would be like a 256. You know, not that much, but still, it was just like it was ridiculous. So no, I'm not doing that again.
채팅도 안 쳐. 너무 진지하게 한다. 제대로 해줄게요.
I guess it must be fun though, being like in a, what is it called, like a guild? I think it's called a guild. Like a gaming guild or whatever. It seems fun and everything. I would not be like, I could be like the supportive cheerleader who like, you know, cheers on the side, but I couldn't actually play. And that would kind of like be pointless. But I would be a very good cheerleader. I would hype everyone up.
제라스가 저만 보잖아요, 형들. 가. 할만해. 아우. 열심히 피하면 뭐하냐고.
He has a very nice setup.
근데 나 무시당해 이러면. 그냥 가서 해. 해줄게. 내 건데. 맛있게 먹어. 그러다가 지라스 한번 먹어보지 마. 까매. 진심을 다했으나 내 진심이 닿지는 않았다. 다 잡았어요.
You know what? I would love to see him and Yunho play together. Preferably on the same team, but like I think that could be fun because they both game.
그렇지.
And it would just be fun seeing them play together, how they would do.
2 여기 이번엔 그냥 일자 무빙. 이거를 근데 왜 지지? 이 조합을? 감정적으로 하고 있어 지금 너무. 너무 아파. 진짜 너무 아파요. 뭐 달라고.
Is someone sitting outside his door?
막판. 이 마크가 있네 게임에. 가자. 재밌게 가자. What are you doing? 아무한테 막 일부러 각을 주는 거야 그냥. 이게 이렇게 되네. 이게 근데 맵이 바뀌어서 색이 잘 안 보여. 나 한 번도 안 죽었네. 너무 귀여워. 귀여워요. 죽어야겠다. 일단 딜이 다르죠 아예. 맞아도 됩니다. 미치겠다. 왜 다 나만 노리냐고. 이봐 나만 노린다니까? 아닌 것 같은데 근데. 와.
There is someone sitting outside his door. Okay. So there is actually someone else there. I would assume so, you know, but still, you usually don't really see them.
막 잡두를 타. 무대라 생각해 그냥. 빵이야. 뻔해 무빙. 펜타마울이 기분 너무 좋죠? 저는 녹음 연습을 해야 합니다.
Oh.
Play no games, rockin' it, rockin' it, rockin' it. 말해 뭐해 너는 듯. 말해 뭐해 너란 dream, 뭐해 너란 dream.
Wait, is this he said his solo albums, is this kind of like a little like teaser, I guess, to his, I don't know if he's released anything, like any like type of like teasers or snippets or anything. I haven't heard anything because I don't want to hear anything like properly before his album actually is released. But is this like a little like kind of like a spoiler thingy?
No.
Calling Mark?
여보세요?
Oh,
예,
it wouldn't make sense if you called
WIN
Mark.
예.
추천은 어떻게 됐어요?
하는 거예요.
하는 거죠?
네,
근데 어디 파트에 들어가는 거예요? 2절 아니에요?
2절일 거예요. 일단 녹음을 우리가 거의 다 했잖아요.
네네.
한 2곡 빼고
지금 이제 6곡 반 했나?
6곡 반 했죠.
네.
지금까지 이제 녹음하면서 좀 제일 좀 마음에 들었다, 좀 잘 나온 것 같다 싶은 거 있어요.
근데 아직 춤모를 이제 다 내가 못 들어봤으니까 그냥 녹음했을
그죠,
때
네.
끝나고 느낀 감정인데 그랬을 때 그레이 레인이 제일 잘 나온 것 같아요.
Gray Rain. That's an
제일
interesting
약간
name.
빨리 듣고 싶은 건 사실 아드레날린이고
Adrenaline?
왜요?
이게 내가 너무 안 해본 방법으로 이제 녹음을 하다 보니까
I'm
그게
so
어떻게
curious
들릴지
like what
진짜
we're in
아무리
for this
생각해도 감이 안
album. With this
잡혀서
being
빨리
his first
들어봐야
and
돼.
everything, and I'm so curious to see like his style, like just Haechan style type of like, you know, because I've never seen that before. So I'm so curious about
내가
that.
녹음 언제 처음 했죠?
I know you've told me he has kind of like an R&B type of vibe, which I'm here for, and with his voice, that will be just magical, I can assume. So I just feel like already, before even listening to anything, I just feel like we're in for a no-skip album with this one.
우리가 처음 한 날짜가 6월 4일. 6월 4일에 처음 했고,
딱 한 달 됐네.
네.
Wow,
끝까지
they've
목이
been working
좋아야
on these albums for
그래서 쉴 때
months.
진짜 아예 좀 말 많이 안 하려고 노력해야죠. 어쨌든 다음 또 앨범을 내야
Like,
되고 계속
Obviously, we know there's a lot of work to put together an album, like with everything like preparation and actually like making it, and then like, you know, the promotion and everything like that. Never really actually sit down and think about how many actual months it probably takes to do like a whole album from like beginning to the finish line like that. It's actually quite insane, I would imagine, if I actually were told step by step when you start, when you finish, and then you have promotion for like a month, like then you really do be out here being like, how do you even make 2 albums in like 1 year? How are you able to do that? It's insane.
활동을 해야 되는데 관리해야죠.
이번 앨범에서 좀 어떤 모습으로 좀 보여지고 싶어요? 지금까지 좀 준비하면서 그래도 뭔가 생각이 좀 바뀔 수 있을 것 같기도 하고.
일단 나는 내 팬들이라면 그러니까 해찬이의 그 취향을 아시는 팬들이라면 아 무조건 이거 해찬이 취향이구나라고 느낄 것 같거든요. 아 얘가 약간 좀 진심이구나, 좀 진지하구나 얘. 약간 이런 거를 좀 느꼈으면 좋겠다는 생각을 했어요.
근데 그 진지하다는 게 뭐에 대해서?
그
약간
음악에 대해서
음악에
진지하구나, 본인 앨범에 진짜
You
진심이고
know, that is
제대로
kind of sad because I think a lot of idols are kind of like taken a little bit for granted. So when they do release something, people are just shocked. Like, oh my god, he can be this serious? Because you know, you have these like kind of staples on some idols, you know, like J-Hope or Jin, or maybe like Han at times from Stray Kids, or maybe then Haechan, that they are like the goofy, you know, very like energy ball type of sunshine, you know, personalities who maybe act like they are like 5 to 8 years younger than they actually are at times, which is just adorable, by the way. But then they will hit you with something so magical when it comes to their like music careers, you know, like when I first found out, like taking an example, when I first found out that Han is part of the Iracha, I was like, no, you're not. Like genuinely, that was my reaction to it, because I was just like, how can you little fluff of a adorable species be this like, you know, sharp and twisted and like just, you know, so in the zone, be a part like that, just, you know, that's kind of like again about the like the duality, because duality can be a lot of things, not just like your on stage and off stage persona, but also just like your work persona and your everyday self, kind of. So I feel like a lot of the times, like some artists aren't taken seriously, which is really, really sad because they have so much to give, so much to show. They have nothing to prove because they don't need to prove anything to us, but they have so much to show us. And then they kind of like can be like met with, because I've seen so many comments, like they can be met with kind of like, oh my god, I never knew he could do that. And just like, well, I mean, yeah, he's sunshine and bubbly, but that's not his whole personality. I mean, he is an artist for a reason. And I kind of feel like sometimes that is kind of overlooked. Kind of speaking from experience, because again, like I said, I kind of had that same, like, I think that was kind of like my eye opener was with Han from Stray Kids, just like, oh my god, like he is so for real right now. But then like 5 minutes ago, I saw him like wearing like a pink headband and then like being like a fluffy, little human being who can't even kick a soccer ball. Like it's it's very interesting to see. And then I feel like kind of a lot of the times like idols would kind of go like kind of under the radar when it comes to like their actual, like, because obviously we know that HAECHAN has a great voice. He's one of my favorite singers in the entire world, again, subjective opinion, but still, like if you just look at his like sunshiny, up-tempo, high-pitched energy type of like, personality, you will never actually deep dive into it and see that he has a whole obviously like music career, outside of his voice. It's like, it's kind of hard to explain. I hope you know what I'm trying to say, or you understand what I'm trying to say. And again, maybe you can put it into different words, because usually when I struggle with putting something together, there are one or two angels in the comments being like, I think you meant this and that. I'm just like, yes, that's what I meant. So if you can use your like magical powers as of right now to like explain to me what I just said, kind of feel free to do so. Anyways, okay, let's continue.
좀 좋겠어요.
해찬이라는 사람이 이렇게 음악으로 뭔가 좀 승부를 하고 싶다, 음악에 내가 이렇게 진심이다라는 걸 좀 보여주고 싶은.
그쵸.
그런 좀 욕심이 제일 많이 좀 표출될 것 같은 곡이 뭐예요? 그런 음악적으로 내가 이렇게 좀 보여주고 싶다라는 그런 모습.
슛비라고 생각하는 슛비.
Should be.
슛비나 뭐 그레이레인이나 뭐 러비온드 같은 거.
왜요? 뭐 그럼 가창이 좀 표현이 되게 입체적이고 좀 그래서 그런가?
아니 가창이라기보다 뭔가 이런 음악을 하는 사람이
I will
있었나?
already say this might be an unpopular opinion. It's not an unpopular opinion. It's just like some like maybe gonna like question it, but please don't. I would assume that when his album drop, I'm probably gonna do like one and only like a full album reaction, because this is something I have been waiting for, something I know a lot of us have been waiting for. And it's not that I do not like, it's not that I haven't been waiting for other members, but this one just feels so special to me. Mostly, I think because I bias him so much. Like, he's one of my ults in NCT, So for me, this is like something like that I have just been like, waiting for ever since I heard that people were talking about solo album for him. So like for you who have been waiting even longer, like hats off to you for being so patient, and like it's soon gonna be like a reality, So I think this is gonna be the first and only time I'm gonna do like a full album reaction is to Hill's album, because I am so curious about everything that is HAECHAN. And yeah, no, it's not an unpopular opinion. I just think that people might be like questioning why I'm only doing his. That's the reason. He's one of my ults in NCT. I have been waiting for this, and I want to do it. And that's that. So yeah, just be prepared for that. I'm probably gonna do like a full album for his album, because again, I'm just so curious about it.
약간 한국에 그래도 이런 곡을 하는 뭐 슈비는 그래도 좀 정통 R&B 과라니까 좀 있다고 쳐도 뭐 러브 비욘드나 와 이렇게 좀 끈적한 R&B를 하는 사람이 있었나라는 그런 느낌이 좀 들었으면 좋겠다라는 생각인 것 같아요. 엄청 대중적인 앨범이라기보다는 내가 만약에 리스너라면 들었을 앨범을 만들고 싶다라는 생각으로 이제 임한 거니까. 그래서 난 지금 곡들 사실 너무 좋아요.
I feel like already without hearing anything, I feel like I'm gonna love this album so much.
예.
우리 이제 갈 여정이 길잖아요.
그쵸, 이제 타이틀도 잘 만들어야 되고.
I just feel like this is one of those albums that has been in the work for longer than they actually like physically have been working on it.
예, 오케이, 화이팅.
화이팅. 들어가세요.
예.
야.
gosh, I want that bathroom.
스킨케어 다 썼네.
Okay, Haechan, what do you do for skincare?
다 썼네. 클렌징 크림 남은 거 싹 긁어주고.
You know, because I posted like a picture on that on Instagram yesterday, I think it was, about like, you know how when you stand like washing your face or something and you have to close your eyes and your brain decides to like be like, what if someone like an axe murderer is standing behind you right now? And you're just like, well, thank you for that, brain. I didn't really think about that before now, but now I do have to be in a hurry to like actually be able to look, because you can't, like, I can't calm down before I've actually opened my eyes and like seen that. And it's just like why do our brains do that? So I understand that, but he actually has someone standing there though. So damn, 2 rounds of cleansing. Honestly, skincare is kind of like therapeutic when you like once you actually get into it and it's part of your routine. For me, my skincare routine is I obviously remove my makeup and then I wash my face with like a cleanser, but well, it's more like a face wash, I guess. Then I use a toner, then I use an eye cream and serum, and then I finish with like a good like moisturizer. Only in the evening though, that's not like nighttime. In the morning I usually just like wash my face and I use a sunscreen. That's basically it. But like it's actually very therapeutic when you really get into it. It's just, yeah, I don't know, it feels very nice. You feel very fresh and you just like, I don't know, I feel like I did something good today when I like actually go through with all of my like skincare routine step, kind of. It's really nice.
팩이라도 할 걸. 끝.
Gosh, I'm in love with his living room. I want it. For like the aesthetic of it, if nothing else. That's Michael Jackson in like a Mickey Mouse type of style, almost. Nice.
잠깐. 잘생기게 안 나올 것 같은데. 왜냐면 지금 얼굴 느낌부터가 못생겼거든요.
I'm convinced, my good man, you could not look bad, whatever you were doing.
졸리다. 아유, 피곤해. 시원하다. 프로폴리스. 이건 이제 40% 원액이기 때문에 상당히 맛이 없다고 봐야죠. 정말 없습니다.
What is it for, though?
와, 맛은 아예 고려하지 않았네.
I have no idea what I just took. I take like drops of omega-3 because I don't eat fish. And they taste like it's supposed to be like flavored with lemon. I do not taste any lemon. I only taste the fish oil. Luckily, it's like it's very like you don't need too much. So I just like usually just like, you know, chase it down with like some type of like syrup water thingy. The thing is, what I drink mostly, it's like sugar-free type of like. The thing is, we don't have a name for it in English. you can't translate it, but it's like a syrup that you mix out with water. That's the closest thing that you would could call it, like a syrup you mix out with water. But it's not like it's not like a fully syrup either. It's hard to explain.
우선 문을 다 닫고 에어컨 끄고 가습기물 채울까요? 여름이지만 아직은 조금.
Why is the background music like Saint Lucia or whatever you call it in English? Isn't that like a Christmas song? That is a Christmas song.
좀 건조하더라고요. 녹음 시즌이기도 하고. 그래서 습도를 맞춰놓으면 알아서 꺼지기 때문에 그래도 매일.
Out of every song you could have chosen.
대신 여름철에는 이제 가습기 쓰고 꼭 문 열어서 환기해줘야 돼요. 아우 무거워. 아우 무거워.
Damn, that's a huge bed. When you can lie like both ways in the bed and still be like all tucked in from every side, that's when you know you have a big bed.
편백수? 편백수라 그러나 이걸? 뭐라 그랬더라? 편백나무에 이게 탈취 스프레이 같은 건데 근데 이게 향이 약간 은은하게 진짜 은은하게 나는데 매일 아침에 한번 자기 전에 한번 뿌리고 잡니다. 그리고 또 더우니까 선풍기를 틀어놓고 살짝 발 쪽으로 해놓고 이제 그날 한 거, 뭐 안무 연습이든 뭔가를 한 거에 대한 모니터링을 하는데 오늘은 뭐 올라온 게 없어서 나의 소나기 한번 듣고 이제 곧 드림 앨범이 나오기 때문에 상당히 비지합니다. 뭐야? 날 물들이는 you thinking about you good, very good, very very good.
Wow, again, it must be nice having money.
도영이 형 작곡 나왔다. 재밌네.
My gosh, he's so adorable. He looks so comfy in that bed.
잠에 들겠습니다. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. 이렇게 잠들면 얼마나 좋을까? 안녕, 안녕, 안녕. 해찬 화이팅.
My gosh, he is something else, isn't he? He is such a precious, adorable human being, and like watching him just go about his day is honestly so comforting and so sweet and such like an entertainment in itself. He is just so incredibly adorable, like super adorable from start to finish. Anyways, I feel like I made this video unnecessarily long with all my talking, but here we are. Can't really do anything about it, so it's just gonna be what it is. Anyways, that was very, very sweet. I hope we can get even more like content like this from him, because he's very like like chill and very comfortable human to watch content of. He's very like a natural in front of the camera, and it kind of also make it seem like the camera isn't there, it's actually us. Like it's more so like it isn't that like camera like barrier like from human to human, like it's very like obvious there's a screen between us. He's just, it's so natural for him, and I like that. So yeah. Anyways, if you watched all the way over here with me, then thank you very much. You are a proper gem, and I shall see you next time I post here. Goodbye.